Now we will discuss about constraints. So we have 6 types of constraints mainly in PostgreSQL. First one is not null constraint. That means if you use this type of constraint for a particular column, then that particular column will not allow null values. And unique constraint means it will not allow duplicate values. If you use this type of constraint for a particular column, so it will not allow duplicate values. So all these types of constraints are related to the column level. Okay, so check constraints. So if you use this check constraint for a particular column, then based on the condition in check constraint, the records will be allowed to insert. Default constraint means if you don't specify any kind of value for a column, then immediately that default constraints will be activated and that values will be inserted. Okay. So, and primary key, foreign key. So primary key means it will not allow duplicates and null values. And there is slightly difference between primary key and foreign key means, sorry, primary key and unique key means unique key will allow null values, but primary key will not allow null values. And it is automatically indexed. And foreign key, so this primary key and foreign key concepts we will discuss after these topics. Okay, so that requires separate session only. So first we will check one by one, not null value. Here I am going to create one table, that is constraint table constraint, and columns serial number, serial, and employee number, and here char, and one more thing, ename, here char varying, one more thing, this one unique, not null, unique, not null, check constraint, right? Okay. Age, small int, and created, this one timestamp without time zone. Okay, so 5 columns I have created. Okay, this is table constraint, and now we will see not null. So for this employee name, go to the constraint and add wait a minute. Go to the constraint. Here for this employee number, I want to give unique key. Okay, so go to the constraint and unique tab, and so here unique employee number. Okay, this is the key name, and this is employee number. This is the column name. And, button is not enabled. UK underscore EMP number. Employee number. Please specify columns for primary key. Saved. Sorry. So here, select tab underscore constraint. Execute here. So this is our table. So here I'm going to insert values for this constraint of employee number, comma, employee name, comma, age, comma, created. Okay, these are the 4 columns. Values and employee number. So this is for our convenience. I am marking like this one, unique constraint. Don't get confused. This one, not null constraint. And age, this one, check constraint. This one, default constraint created. Okay, so we'll check one by one with example. So employee number, I'm taking ATL 10, and employee name, I'm taking A, and A's 23, and now. So when this record will be created, I'm giving. See, one record has been inserted. Okay. So if I am trying to insert same record again, then see, duplicate value violates unique constraint. Why? Because same value you should not insert again and again. Okay. Why? Because ename column is having not ename. Employee number is having unique key constraint. Okay. So that's why it is not allowing. And if I give null here, then it is allowing. See, okay. If I don't consider this employee number, then it will be treated as null only. Okay. So it is allowing multiple nulls under the unique constraint related column. Okay. So that is unique key constraint. So multiple null values. Okay. So coming to this unique key constraint in other databases. Okay. So see, this is the SQL Server. I'm creating one column, serial number, integer, and it is and employee number, integer or varchar, and ename varchar, and save. Tab underscore constraint. Select star from tab underscore constraint. Why it is not displaying? Constraint. Okay. Okay. So insert into tab underscore constraint, and here employee number, employee name, employee number. I am giving unique key constraint. Employee number is unique key. Values and employee number ATL underscore 10 and employee name here. It is not accepting. Okay, I have created index but unique key, but it is not created. Why? Because already duplicates are there. So truncate tab underscore con unique key. Now it will save. Yes. So see, unique key does not allow again repeat duplicate values. Okay. So if I replace, if I ignore this column employee number, see, one record has been inserted. See here, if I already one null value has been inserted, if I am trying to insert one more thing, so it will not allow to insert. Why? Because SQL Server will allow, if you create unique key on a particular column in SQL Server, it will allow only one value, one null value. Okay. And coming to PostgreSQL, it will allow too many null values. Okay. We will see in MySQL. So tab underscore constraint, and here serial number, integer, and I am giving auto increment, and here EMP number, varchar, and ename, varchar, and here EMP number, give unique key, and apply, and go to here, use, what is the database name, D2, and take this script, one record, and you can observe that record, and here employee EMP number ATL underscore 10. See, if I'm trying to insert, then duplicate record will be there. Just ignore this. Insert, affected, affected, affected. See, then you can check. See, too many null values accepting, right? So coming to this PostgreSQL and MySQL, if you create unique key on a particular column, it will allow multiple null values. But in SQL Server, it will not allow multiple null values, it will allow only one null value. Okay, so that is the final statement. So next one is not null value. So not null means, so go to this table design. What is that? Tab constraint, and go to this column, not null value. I will check employee number. I will take this employee number for not null value. Save. So contains null values. That means employee number already contains null value. So you are not able to create not null constraint on employee number column. Okay. So for that, go to this and see employee number. Sorry, employee number already null values, right? So employee number unique key, employee name not null value. Okay. Go to the columns, employee name. So make it as not null constraint and save. Go to this and same insert query. Employee name is having not null constraint. So I'm taking this insert query and giving employee number ATL underscore 11 and employee name, that is B, age is 23, and I'm trying to insert, so it is inserting. Okay. Now I'm simply ignoring this employee name column, and you can check it. See this null value in column e name of relation tab constraint violates not null constraint. That means whatever the input you are giving, that is violating not null constraint. So you will not be able to insert this null value into employee name column. Okay, so this is not null. So and age check. So here go into this properties of table constraint, and here constraint check and add age. So employee age should not be greater than 60. So here check constraint name, check yes, and yes should not be greater than or equal to 60. Okay, save and go to this, and this time I am giving proper employee number and employee name values. Okay, so this is employee number. I'm giving employee ATL underscore 12, and employee name is C. So here age value I'm giving 61. 61. Here what I have given. Okay, age should not, age greater than or equal to 60 means it will allow the age greater than or equal to 60. That means it will not allow below 60. Okay, so that's okay. Wait a minute, close and go to here, delete from tab constraint where is equal to 61. So simply I'm deleting and go to this table constraint, check. So edit, A's underscore check. So A's should be less than or less than 60. Okay. Earlier I have given in reverse. Okay, A's should be less than 60. And here, if you are trying to insert this value, see here, violates check constraint. Okay, so if you give 60, then also it will throw error. Okay, if I give 59, then it will allow. Okay, so you can observe this one. Okay, so here timestamp will be there, but date time will not be there. So every time I am giving this timestamp. Okay, so it is not a good practice. So go to this table and columns. Here data type, timestamp, created, and here timestamp without time zone. And here if I put now, then it will return current timestamp. Okay, go to here, and this time no need to execute, no need to give now function, and no need to consider create column also. See, okay, so now I am trying to insert one record. So here I am not giving now function, and I am not considering this created column. See, one record has been inserted, and so here timestamp is also there. Okay, see, you can observe that in last before 1 minute, I have deleted that created column, and again I have created and changed the data type timestamp, and I have mentioned that now function in default constraint. Okay, so for all existing records, present timestamp will be updated. See, all records are having same timestamp. Why? Because if you create new column on a existing table, and if you put default if you use default constraint, and that too whatever it is value is, I mean integer, or suppose for some columns if you use integer data type and value will be 10 or something. Okay, that 10 will be uh, allocated for existing records. Okay, so here I have created column and used data type timestamp and mention now function in default constraint, so that present timestamp will be assigned to existing records. Okay, so that's why all records are having same timestamp. Whenever new record will be inserted, then unique timestamp will be assigned. Okay, so that is default constraint. Okay, so this is about different types of constraints.